Hello, this is Pigsy, did another video. I was doing a 48-hour fast. Probably got to about 50 hours and I've stopped it. Started going a bit odd. Started fantasising about meat and stuff. And I kind of taken it as a sign that the body's telling me it wants protein. Or it might even be telling me it's intentions. It's going to start eating me my muscle. And I'm trying to keep the muscle mass. I could do with a bit of autophagy though in the muscles. Some weird woman staring at me. Hi, hello. Did you see a Superman in the car? It's how you feel is really important as well. Oh, this is going to be yeah. And I feel great, but that was the thing. I just hit this point, so I might do another 48 hours. I don't know. Just experiment with the cycle. It's a lot easier at the moment because I've eaten in the morning. Therefore, tomorrow I can just push it through the day. Yeah, it's probably it's an easier one to do at 48 if you're swinging between morning and at night time. Because your 24 hours hits the morning, then you can extend it by 12, or you can extend it the full, well, you would probably extend it by 12 and get to 36. So you could do 36-hour fast. Yeah, it might be difficult, it might not be. I don't really favour eating at bedtime because it stays in the stomach for much longer. It's like the fetal absorption. So if you've got this thing in your stomach and you go to bed, all the extra calories are going to slowly feed into your body in the fetal matter. It's all broken down, but it won't go anywhere. So it'll be there for 12 hours, just break it down inside you and stuff. You'll just be absorbing its different bits of energy. So that's probably the pushing point. I think if I pushed it any further than that, I mean, if I took some time off work, maybe. I don't want to be working all the time, and I've got no energy. So I don't go down the gym or anything. I just didn't have enough, I wanted to save money, to be honest. And I wasn't really feeling the effects. It's only short term, like your muscles might harden up for a bit and it's still pretty much the same. So I've got a certain amount of muscular bulk. It comes with bone density, your muscle mass. That's why if you're working against your nature, it'll be if you've got thinner bones and you're building extra large muscle mass, because you're designed to be a smaller person, but you kind of upgraded yourself. Or downgraded, it depends what it is. Depends how that works. But you're not designed to take on too much weight, otherwise your bones suffer the force of it, which isn't always great. So maybe these different cycles, 48-hour cycles, may be better. I had a bit of a sore throat. It's cleared up actually, because I had a pint and I put colloidals in it. I put a bit of Epsom salts, not Epsom salts, Himalayan salts. And did the old colloidal stuff, which is fine. What else am I thinking? I was thinking about some no contact stuff. I mean, I've not been in contact with someone for a long time, and there's some changes I could let her know about, but it's just like a friendly no. I don't know. Because if they value it, at least it might break their silence. Not go thanks for that and leave it. Well, give them the option if they want to go out, movie, a coffee, and just to catch up. Then you know, it's finding out what to do. There's lots of advice on different stuff. You get past a point, and you should be at a point that you kind of stop caring too much. Not unless you've got a lot invested in each other. But then by taking a step back, you can see it, the perspective of what you have got or what you haven't got. So I don't know. It's one of them odd things. I'm just trying to. You figure out what you miss in a person, and I kind of miss hanging out with someone. That's what it is. It's not particularly because she kind of validates my interests. She shares similar thoughts about and stuff, or she's quite amusing in her own little way, and quirky, and I quite like that. It's one of them things I just live and learn and move on. So, but I'm doing fine in regards to the sort of how you feel inside. I feel confident. I'm fully healed spiritually and emotionally. Fasting though can sometimes bring them past memories up to the surface. I'm not too sure why. It's kind of food. I think when you're eating food, you can form emotional attachments, and so there's some link like that. Like people eat food and they feel guilty and things. So there's food attachment to emotions, and in the absence of it, you're just left with the emotional side of it, which is just interesting. But it's not controlling. It's just making me aware it's there. So yeah, it's interesting stuff. I mean, I think if I look thinner, my belly's flatter. So if I keep going in these cycles of 48 hours or 36, then I'm building on it. Because you've got to raise the bar really. Because if it's too easy, your body just doesn't really, change much. There's a point where you can put on weight in a 1 meal a day, which is interesting. Possibly because your bowel movements slow down, so you start picking up, so you've still got extra food inside you. So yeah. Anyway, this is Peter signing off, and speak to you soon.